Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to install an E-Flex fuel in my 2004 Nissan Xterra. This will work in any first-gen Nissan Xterra. We're going to go over, how to install this, and I'll give you a whole rundown of the kit, what it includes, and all the tools you need. So, yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, so we'll go over what's in the kit when you first open the box. So get some stickers. Second, we got this. This will be your computer and the ethanol sensor. It'll come with the kit. You'll see you have your clips. These will clip onto the car sensor. In our case, we're using a Nissan clips. They're gonna clip into our 2004 Nissan Xterra. In here, we got the extension wires for Nissan, and we have more clips too. And we have the wires that connect the entire system together. It's going to run from the computer to the injectors and then to the ethanol sensor. So this will connect it all here. And again, these are all specific to Nissan, so that everything clips in nicely and we don't have to splice any wires or anything. It'll be nice and easy. And yeah, we also got our bypass module. This will plug into the computer. If you're ever having any issues with E85 and you just don't want to run the kit anymore, we can bring this over. We'll plug it into the actual computer. I'll show you in a minute, and it'll make this all obsolete and bring your computer settings back to normal. Alright, as we open this up, you'll find your information booklet. It'll have all the installation and user guide in it. It'll show you all the information you need. If I miss anything or you need more specific information, it'll come with the books. Don't worry on that. It has all of the information you need, and there's always information online too. And they have a support crew. So, also in here we have a warning sticker. You put this in your hood. Let people know that you have an ethanol system. And then we got another sticker go along with the pile. And over here we got the main computer. This will run pretty much the entire system, entire fuel system. It'll come off of this plug here, and based on the ethanol sensor over here made by Continental, it'll decide how much fuel your car needs and basically run the entire system. So be careful with this. Mount it in a good spot, and we'll get right into the video. We'll get all this in there. Alright, first things first, I'm not going to go over taking this whole thing apart. If you wanted to learn how to do that, please check out Rob's channel. I tried recording it, and I just ran into some issues. So if you want the full walkthrough, definitely check out Xterra Rob's channel. I might be messing that up, but I'll leave a link in the description for you guys. And yeah, I'll skip that part, and I'll see you back. Alright, once you got all the injectors off, you want to mark them for continuity. This is the orientation I got for my naturally aspirated one. Not sure if they're any different for any of the other ones, but definitely want to check. You need to just get continuity mode out, any multimeter, and you just want to put one in here and then one in the other one, right? And then if it starts beeping, that means you got the positives. So you want to mark them with a red pen. And then you want to do the same thing under here. These ones specifically, you want to press with the screwdriver until it goes all the way down and then pull them out. These will stay in. For some reason, I only have 2 of these in the middle. So if you have them all, good luck, guys. It's a mess. But yeah, once we do that, we'll put on the adapters for the E85. All right, we got them finally buttoned up. What I did is we're gonna match up. So these come with the kit. These are little adapters. They plug directly into the positives that we found. And what you want to do is you want to mark the area. So they plug in, and then we're going to mark this side. Right, so this side with the red marker here. And then we'll plug it in. We'll put in the wires first. Here's a kit. So we'll put the positive, which is red. Take this positive and we will put it in the marked positive for this, and then we'll clip it in. And then once it's clipped in, you match it up with the same side, same wire. You'll plug this into the fuel injector. So this goes into what normally would have plugged into it, and then this goes into the fuel injector. All right, I have all of the injectors on this side, on this fuel row, hooked up, ready to go, plugged in, the wires fed all the way over here. So, just gonna get this side now. What I'm gonna do is just mark them all where all the positives are, plug them all in, and then we'll just clip them in. All right, I have them all hooked up, fed under this wire. Make sure you pull it all out. Make sure you know where you want your wires to go, where you're gonna feed them after, because once they're all connected, it makes it difficult to, move it all around and wire where you want to go. So just make sure you got it all going where you want to go before you fasten it all up, because it'll be a pain in the ass to do it once you fastened everything up. So just make sure you got it all tidied up. I'm gonna put some zip ties in here, make sure it doesn't wiggle around or anything, make sure it's all fastened up all well before I start buttoning up anything else and doing the fuel line. All right, you can see right here, got all 3 injectors. I got them all zip tied so they're not moving around. I got this side all fastened up here. I might add in some later, but I don't want to zip tie anything before I fasten this all up. After this, it's really just bolting everything back together, putting back the intake plenum and buttoning it all up. And then we'll get right to the fuel line right now. But this is the main part. The wiring is all figured out, so we should be all good. All right, almost forgot. Let's make sure we put that temperature sensor in there. I'm gonna lift up this again and we'll feed it in there and just zip tie it, make sure we're all good to go. This is for cold start, and just lets it know if there's cold start or not. All right, one thing I just found out. Spark plug number 4, I was mocking it up, making sure everything fits in place perfectly. This was one right here, spark plug 4. Make sure your plug that's going to the fuel injector, it needs to make sure that, those 2 plugs, they take up a lot of space. So you gotta make sure that they're not in the way of that tube that goes down to the spark plug. I was having some trouble trying to get this down into the spark plug so it fit. So you just gotta make sure it's not in the way and you'll be all good. Just make sure you zip tie it more that way so that it can slide right through past it. And other than that though, looks like everything else. Let's see if this one fits in. This one fits in good. So, we got 2, 4, 6 back there is all already connected. Make sure you don't leave that. Leave that one connected. Don't disconnect it, because it's a whole nother pain in the ass to take the spark plug 6 off. So, other than that, make sure you mock it all up. Make sure it fits. Don't fasten up all this stuff on the right here until this left side is all sorted out and it fits and it's all smooth. Just quick tip, All right, guys. Everything is bolted up. Everything's fastened, secured, tightened. Everything's all good. We're now going to be doing the fuel line. This is the fuel line inlet. So we'll be cutting this in half. You got to make sure that you don't have any pressure in your system. So if you want to unplug your battery, leave it overnight, then come in over here, snip the fuel line. Always use a rag so you don't just get fuel all over your plugs down here. But yeah, we're gonna cut the fuel line right here, and we're gonna put our, where is it? We're gonna put our ethanol sensor right there. That way we can plug it right into the harness sitting over there, and it'll be quick and easy. And we'll just fasten it all up. This hose is the same size as the hose that it comes with, so it'll be nice and easy. All right, we got it snipped. I measured it,
you know, I drew a line, made sure that I cut with enough room, and then you always cut less than you need, so that you you line it and you're like, oh, I need to cut a little bit more, cut a little bit more. That way, you know, you don't have to go out and go buy a whole new line here. So it's all measured up. We're gonna just tighten these up here. I decided to put it here just because if I need to, I could just flip it on this way. That way I can change the oil, and then it looks nicer like that. And it'll just go right over. And where's the plug? It'll plug right into there. I'll make the wire look nice. But yeah, nice and easy. Tighten it up. Alright, now that we're all finished up here, I got it all plugged in. Cleaned up the wiring harness, fed it all through here, zip tied it all. Later on, I'm gonna get a wiring loom for this, just to protect it and make it look stock. But this will move out of the way if you're trying to fill up oil. No problem there. Make sure this is all tight. You know, make sure it's all good. It's not gonna leak. And we'll go ahead and give it our first start. Again, don't forget the ground. We got our ground over there. And then I plug this in here. Eventually, I'll get some Velcro. I'm sure you guys will also watch the Chris Fix video if you haven't already. I'll probably just do the same thing, just Velcro it. So, yeah, other than that, I think we're all ready and all set to do our first start. I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, so got it up and running. Looks great. I checked for any leaks. There's no leaks. Made sure to check the backside too. But we're looking no leaks, running smooth. And I think we're ready to go fill up with some ethanol. I checked the app, giving accurate readings. And we'll go take it for a test drive after it warms up. But yeah, so far so good. It's looking good. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for the video. I went and filled up with the 85, pretty much full tank. I think it was around 50 bucks for $3 a gallon, so not too bad. Performance wise, you know, I drove it back and it seemed like it had a little bit more peppiness to it, but I can't tell you yet because I haven't driven it for a while. So I'll have to give you guys an update. If you guys want to, you can follow me at LB_Xterra on Instagram. And please, yeah, drop a subscribe, drop a like. Please help me out if you can. But yeah, thanks for tuning in and watching, really. I hope you guys have a good luck with your own installation. If you guys have any questions, please shoot me up. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you guys later.